Hey, brothers and sisters. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you're doing good with Jesus. Today, I want to share a message that he gave me this morning, so I'm going to read it. The title is called Stubborn, Self-Willed, Lost Sheep. Jesus is searching for you. There are many of the Lord's sheep that have gone astray due to stubbornness, disobedience, self-will, and bad shepherding. I want to share with you a parallel Jesus showed me about these lost sheep. Every morning when I get up, I give my daughter a bottle of milk. But now that she has learned to walk, it is nearly impossible for me to get her to come to me. I have the bottle in my hand ready to feed her, and she can see the milk. She knows it's time to drink her milk, and she wants the milk, but she chooses, out of her own free will, to run away from me and not come to me. I tried through many attempts to get her to come to me using a nice voice, a stern voice, using toys, using discipline, and nothing works. I am usually forced to get up and chase after her in order to take care of her. It's not only with the milk she does this. She refuses to come to me when I call her to change her diaper, change her dirty clothes, feed her, etc. Pretty much any time I want her to come to me, she looks at me knowing I want her to come, but chooses by her own free will to be stubborn and disobedient. Even though I am only trying to care for her and feed her, and she knows this, she still runs away and doesn't listen to me. This story isn't about my daughter. This story is about the lost sheep. Jesus showed me it is the same with his lost sheep. He calls for them, sometimes using a gentle voice, sometimes using a stern voice, but these sheep refuse to come back to him. He calls for them because he loves them and he wants to care for their needs. He wants to lead his sheep to safe green pastures where they can rest and be safe under his watch from all dangers, physical and spiritual. He wants to guide us to the living water, to the food which will nourish our souls. But these sheep are stubborn, self-willed, and disobedient. They do not come to the shepherd when they hear his voice, but instead they harden their hearts and run away from him. Oftentimes, these sheep will follow the voice of a stranger and become badly wounded by sin and disobedience. They become unable to hear the true shepherd calling because they have run so far away from him. Even worse, these sheep get attacked and devoured by wolves who are preying on them, but the sheep are unaware of the severe danger they are in. Don't run from the Good Shepherd, Jesus. He calls to all his sheep who belong to him and those who were once in his fold but have run away by their free will. Come back to Jesus if you are a lost sheep. If you hear his voice, don't harden. Don't run away in disobedience. Come back to the shepherd and follow him wherever he leads you. He only wants to feed you and lead you to eternal life. Time is running out. The wolves are out and they are hungry. There is danger surrounding his flock on every side, but his mighty hand can protect his sheep. We are only safe when we are with the shepherd. Lost sheep, come home. Come back to Jesus. He wishes none of his sheep would perish, but if they continue in their stubbornness and self-will, they will get devoured by the enemy or run themselves off a cliff. Come home, lost sheep. Tomorrow could be too late. Jesus is calling for you, searching frantically. He will not force you to come home, but he desperately wants you to. He leaves his obedient flock in a safe place to go and search for his lost sheep.